The most expensive thing you own is time. If I ask most people what the most valuable thing they own is, they'll start naming things. Their car, their land, their savings, maybe jewelry or that new phone they bought. That's the way the world trained us, to think value means things we can touch or show. But it's not true. The most expensive thing you own is not your house. It's not your car. It's not your bank balance. It's your time. And the sad thing is, we treat everything else with more care than the one thing we can never get back. You can lose money and make it again. You can lose a house and rebuild it. You can even lose friends and find new ones. But once you lose time, it's gone forever. That's why it's the most expensive thing you own. Think about it. People fight for their money. They'll argue for hours with a cashier because they were overcharged a little. They'll refuse to lend a friend $10. They'll check their bank apps 10 times a day. But the same person will sit on their phone scrolling for 5 hours straight. No fight, no resistance, just throwing away the most expensive thing they have. Doesn't that sound strange? We guard our wallets but leave our time open for anybody to waste. When you buy something, you don't really pay with money. You pay with pieces of your life. That car you drive isn't worth a certain amount of dollars. It's worth the 2 or 3 years of your life you worked to earn it. Those mornings you dragged yourself out of bed, those nights you came home exhausted, that's the real price. That phone in your pocket, not $1,000. It's 3 weeks of your life. That holiday you went on, not $2,000. It's half a year of effort. Every purchase is not about money. It's about the time you had to trade to get that money. That's why rich people spend differently. They don't just look at the price tag. They look at the time cost. A billionaire will pay $10,000 for a private jet. Not because first class isn't comfortable, but because the jet saves him 5 hours of waiting and delays. He's not buying luxury, he's buying back time. A wealthy person hires an assistant, not because they can't manage emails, but because those hours are too expensive to waste. Meanwhile, someone earning less will spend 3 hours walking around a market to save $2. They think they're protecting money. But what they're really doing is spending the one thing they can't replace, their time. So who's richer? The one saving $2 or the one saving 3 hours of life? And this is where it stings. There's no such thing as free time. People love to say, oh, I have free time. No, time is never free. Every minute is costing you life. The only question is, what are you spending it on? You can spend it on gossip. You can spend it on endless scrolling. You can spend it on sitting in traffic complaining. Or you can spend it building yourself, learning something new, creating, loving, being present. But either way, the clock is ticking. Whether you waste it or use it, the price is the same. A piece of your life is gone. If I asked you how much money you had, you'd probably know. If I asked you the price of your car, you'd know. But if I asked you how many hours you had left on this earth, you wouldn't. That's what makes time the scariest thing of all. It's running out, and you don't even know how much you have left. Some people have 50 years left. Some have 5. Some have 5 days. Nobody knows. And that's exactly why wasting it is so expensive. You start treating your time like gold. Stop saying yes to everything. Stop filling your days with things that drain you. Stop saying tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised. Every time you're about to do something, ask yourself, is this worth a piece of my life? Because that's exactly what you're giving away. When you sit in a pointless argument, that's life you'll never get back. When you say yes to every distraction, that's life you'll never see again. When you spend hours chasing approval from people who don't care about you, that's life, gone. But when you use time to build yourself, to love your family, to take care of your health, to create something that matters, that's when the trade makes sense. The Bible says in Ephesians 5:16, redeem the time because the days are evil. In plain words, buy back your time, protect it, use it wisely, because life is always trying to steal it from you. One day, you'll wish for more money, but you'll still be able to make some. One day, you'll wish for a new house, and maybe you'll build one. But when that last second of your life comes, the only thing you'll wish for is more time. And by then, it'll be too late. So stop guarding only your money. Guard your hours. They are the most expensive thing you own.